In the years before Hoppity, it was hard work. Everything had to be done manually. All of the administrative pain, it just goes away.
You can tell that it's been built by horse people for horse people.
We like being outside, so paperwork and office work for us is not a favourite job.
Like, we used to lose track of a lot of lessons.
But it would be late nights in the office just filling out paperwork on top of paperwork.
Yes, we had computer and I had spreadsheets and I had used Excel. As soon as there was one change, it was start that again. Then when you did the numbers, it just didn't add up. It's a simple system, it's a logical system, it's intuitive. It just gives you the opportunity to do productive stuff with the time that you're otherwise wasting on admin.
It's really catered, the language, everything is relevant to our horse riding centres.
Hoppity is really easy to set up. The documentation is beautifully written, easy to understand.
Every time I look for something, I can navigate my way through.
I like it because I can jump on it when I'm at home, so I can use it on my phone when I'm at home and check and see what lessons I've got coming up. Added it to my home screen so I can just press into it and it's there, all the information I need is there.
Once you log in, the layout is exceptionally easy to follow. All of your information is stored there. You can make your booking, you can see what's happening in advance.
They like that they can put in their own profile with their favourite horse.
Say we've got a new customer, they'll put in their skill level, their name, their age, their weight, and then that way I can then go and match a particular horse to that client.
It means that I can also change bookings or horses if I need to, and it allows me to look up information about the students' needs and what they require for their lessons very easily.
It just makes it a lot more professional and a lot easier to use.
You know, the old system of booking was making a phone call, sending a text, email, and then waiting for the staff to come back to you. And it was really time consuming for both myself and the staff involved.
Since Hoppity, it's been a lot easier because you can just hop online, get into the app on your phone anytime. You can see if there's any lessons available last minute.
Everything's online, so there's no cash payments, there's no checks as we would have had before.
I would say 90% has turned to payments via Hoppity.
Parents can also now send their kids in here and they don't have to have the kid worrying about the money. They just have to worry about the pony and having fun and learning.
We also have always dealt with gift vouchers. All of those are now online.
We set the lesson up, the customer books it and they pay it and the money comes into my account the following Monday. That's beautiful.
Hoppity's linked to our bookkeeper. From the bookkeeper, it will then go to our accountant. It appears to be quite an easy system for them.
I really do enjoy the ability to be able to just go in, make as many bookings as you want, pay for it then and there, and then have all of your upcoming riding activities displayed in your own personal calendar. I mean, it's just fantastic.
And if there are any issues, it's very easily resolved. It's very easy to communicate really quickly and adjust that.
Scheduling was so much easier. I do one change and all of that happens. Old-fashioned way, I would have had to have made 16 changes.
It's impossible to look at a schedule in the morning and remember the whole schedule by the end of the day, and so having it on your phone and with you all the time, it's so much more organised.
We have a schedule that we've printed out from Hoppity and we look at all the lessons and make sure we've got all the saddles written down, make sure that everything's sorted for the day.
It allows me to match people with coaches, it allows me to match people with horses without having to do it manually.
Everything's traceable through Hoppity, so everything's accounted for. So there's no human error there.
If I'm not here for the day, one of our other coaches can look at the profile and know what equipment they need for the student.
I don't have to ask one of the other coaches what this person needs, I can look at the information myself.
Because I was new, Hoppity made it so much easier.
The real beauty is when I put new staff on, they can pick it up really quickly and they're hitting the ground running. That's brilliant. That's what I'm looking for.
I love the horse profiles. It's like a little blog for each of our ponies. We're able to upload different photos of them. Our clients are also able to go through and favourite which are their favourite ponies and horses.
But I can just go to horse assign and it'll tell me how many times I've assigned that horse for that day. So you can go back and then maybe assign another horse if someone's had too many lessons.
It's easy to see the hours worked and the intensity too, because we know what lessons are for what level rider. Of course, that indicates how hard the horses are working during that lesson. We can adjust their care for that.
For a business like ours, it's actually quite important to maintain records of what we do with which horse for health reasons.
The horse care function is really quite helpful. It takes away all of the guesswork, and particularly with horse health issues, that's absolutely essential.
Their support service is great.
They are without a doubt the absolute best. Professional, knowledgeable, helpful, always there.
Horse riding is such a popular sport. Being able to advertise yourself on Hoppity to what you do, how you conduct your business and what you may specialise in would be fantastic.
If you don't have Hoppity and you run a substantial riding school business, you're really making it super tough for yourself.
It's really easy to use and makes a business like this very organised. And it keeps all our information in one place and allows us to tailor our lessons to our students quite easily.
And it allows them to focus on what's really important, and that's providing their students with extra attention so that they can become the best possible riders they can be.
I couldn't do without it now, could not do without it.